Welcome back to Cover Ammo. Today I'm going to do a real quick review on the Harvey Deprimer tool. A few months ago I got into reloading and I wet tumbled my brass, and I wanted to be able to remove the primer from the pocket before I cleaned the brass, and I didn't want to have to run dirty brass up my dies. So I started looking around and came across this. This is made over in Oregon. It is 6061 aluminum. It has black anodized coating on it, and in the center for the depriming pin, it is 49C Rockwell steel, and it works really well. It's basically a one size fits most. I won't say all. As far as my use with it, I've probably deprimed about 2,000 plus 9mm with it. Works really well. Allows me to remove the primers while I'm away from the workbench. Can sit down, watch a movie, whatever. Really easy to use. Basically the way it works is the pin just slides through the flash hole, then it just slides up into place, then it just has a notch cut in the bottom so that when you squeeze it, your primer falls out and leaves you with a shell with your primer removed. So I just got an assortment here. I'll just show. This here is 45 ACP. It's real simple to use. Nice part about it is if you have an assortment of brass that you picked up from the range, or you reload multiple calibers, this allows you to be able to pop the primer fairly effortlessly without having to change any setup. On the website, he shows 38 special, all the way up to 338 Win Mag with the primers being removed with this. Personally, the largest round I have done has been 44. Popped the primer out of these just fine. And the smallest I've gone, and I was quite surprised it worked, was 25 auto. Pop the primers out of those. It really fit pretty easily. I was quite surprised. I don't have any to show you. It was just some random rounds that I picked up at the range one time. And it'll also, these are the only ones I have at the moment, but both of these, this is 9mm, and if you can maybe see, it has the red seal around it to seal the primer in place. It'll pop these just fine. Takes a little bit more effort. As to regard with effort, he states that it'll basically anything that you can get to fit, and as long as it requires only one hand for you to pop the primer, you shouldn't harm the pin at all. So that's both those 9mm popped. And then this is 223 that has the sealed primer as well. So these, I believe, might be crimped. I do not know for sure, but they take a little bit more effort to pop these primers out, but that one's in there pretty hard. But it will pop them out with a little bit of effort. So that's both those shells, primers removed. So, on his website, he advertises it for $50 with $6 shipping, I believe. Personally, when I picked it up, I paid, I believe, $60 for it shipped, and I ordered it with an extra pin. So if this pin were to ever break, I already have an extra one. And I was surprised, it actually came with the Allen key for the set screw. So I have plenty of Allen wrenches, but it was just kind of nice that it came with one. I didn't have to fool around trying to figure out what size it was. Real simple to replace, just loosen the set screw. The pin just comes right on out. You just put the pin right back in. He sells just pins, so later on down the road, if you need just a pin, he does sell just pins. I don't foresee me going through these two pins anytime soon. I've done, like I said, I've done probably over 2,000 rounds with this one, and there's no visible change to the way the pin looks. It still looks brand new. It's not starting to get pushed down or mushroom it all on the tip. So I've been very happy with this product. I'll put a link in the description below to his website if you want to check it out yourself. Yeah, this is Harvey Deprimer. So hope you found this informative.